So, the episode of Doctor Who Rogue totally messed me up. Totally messed me up because if you look at all the history of Doctor Who, the Doctor has always had a problem with expressing his love. It isn't even so much that the Doctor's gay now, it's the fact that he can never tell Rose Tyler he loved her. He can never tell River Song, never tell Amy, never tell friggin' Clara, never Sarah Jane, Madame de Pompadour, just couldn't fucking do it. And now, so freely, he's kissing, he's talking about a future, doing stuff with this guy. And again, it has nothing to do with the fact that the Doctor is gay or bisexual, whatever you want to call it. Because even if it was a female in this episode for him, the fact that he was being so sexual, this has never been this way. And I immediately think, well, you got new writers that have no idea what the fuck they're doing. Immediately. And then I see other things put in here with the permission of Russell T Davies about a doctor just showing up in the information that they count that we never counted. So I could explain away that because villains have got information wrong and the Cybermen got the info stamp wrong, thinking, I guess, they actually thought that Jackson Lake was a doctor based on the info stamp that gave him the memories of the Doctor. So you could explain away that not everybody that writes a history book or has information like a villain on the Doctor has it right. They can be wrong all the fucking time, and the Doctor will not question it because he has no idea if it's true or not, because it could be a future Doctor, and how the fuck will he fucking definitively know that until he becomes that Doctor, or until maybe he would never know. So if he sees a face he don't recognize, he can't say shit because he don't know. He don't know. So you can explain away that the information they had on the Doctor is fucking wrong. That's easy. But this part where, and again, I love Ncuti Gatwa, I love his emotions, but now he's crying every episode. Where it had meaning in the last episode, now you go back and you're like, wow, he cried over snot. He's crying over everything. And why the fuck is he crying? Not only that, because I didn't pay attention to that when my friends were saying that. I'm like, now, he was defeated, okay? Ruby Sunday was fucked. He was defeated. She wasn't getting saved. He was emotionally fucked up. So now if Loves does this to the Doctor, then that's the Doctor's kryptonite. Then he can't love anybody because he acts like a blundering fucking idiot that can't save the day. Then everybody's gonna fucking die because you're fucking crying. So Rogue had to fucking sacrifice himself to save Ruby Sunday. And now I'm questioning everything. I'm questioning, now I'm looking back and I'm like, how many times did he fail? Right? And then I'm looking back by the Doctor's own statement written by Russell T Davies saying that the toy maker's magic or energy split him in half, literally, and not figuratively, and he's a half a Doctor. He admits it. So we always taught that Doctor was about change. So you have to have one Doctor change into the other for it to have change. That never happens. We still have 14. 14 is the Doctor. Whatever came from him, you could argue throughout the whole Whovian community and say, well, 10th Doctor made the Meta-Crisis Doctor. Matt Smith made a Ganger Doctor. It's not the Doctor. So now you're telling me, as a writers, all of them, you painted a picture that the 15th Doctor is not the real Doctor. So where's 14? Now, if you didn't paint this picture, well, let's see. Who did he defeat this season? He lost to the Maestro. Recklessly ran on a minefield. Stepped on a mine. Stepped on a witch's circle. Didn't save the racists? Nobody. He hasn't defeated anyone. So that's a half a doctor right there. Like he can't figure out the chord to send the maestro away. He can't. He's emotionally fucked up, and you're in love with someone and want to marry them by meeting them for like 15 minutes. So, what painted this picture? What created this mess? Well, Russell T. Davis, the writers, it's on Russell. I look, I may be Doctor's biggest defender, but when stuff is wrong, I'm honest. And I'm like, hey, we got a problem. So Russell T. Davis had written this Doctor as failing everything. Crying every 5 minutes. Why is he crying? You can't say he's crying because he's gay, right? It's just this Doctor cries. It has nothing to do with him being gay, right? Or bisexual. So why the fuck is he crying? Why is he weak? Why is he weak? Forget about being gay. Forget about being bisexual. I'm not saying that's why he's weak. I want to know why the fuck the Doctor's weak. Why the Beatles beating fucking the maestro and not the Doctor? Why is Ruby Sunday stepping in and Dot and Bubble, and she knows what to say, being like a human resource person, and Dot's the girl's listening to her, but the Doctor she can't be bothered with, and we know it was because she was racist. But the whole point is that Ruby Sunday is like the goddamn fucking show. You should call it Ruby Who, because that's basically what season 1's about. Ruby Who. Don't even call it Doctor, Ruby Who. So, I'm sorry, I have to ask, where is the real Doctor? Where is David Tennant? Where is the 14th Doctor? And if the 15th Doctor dies, what if he can't regenerate? What, because he's a fucking copy or whatever? What if he? Why would he have the regeneration energy if 14 still does? So I don't understand it. I mean, again, I feel you can't say I'm wrong. It's an opinion, but the toy maker interfered with the regeneration energy, and he made himself a Doctor to battle with the 14th Doctor. So he is constructed by the toy maker. He is not constructed by the regeneration energy. The toy maker interfered with the regeneration energy. We were supposed to get someone else that the Doctor was going to become, and it didn't happen. And also the laws too of, the Doctor wasn't supposed to fight probably the toy maker because not part of this reality, not part of the timeline, and he's beyond time. He's a god. So 14th Doctor was supposed to regenerate into someone else. It was supposed to be some other time where he gets killed and regenerates. So again, we have a paradox now, because I don't think that 15 could become the 16th Doctor. I think that David Tennant and him have to merge or something, but I won't feel satisfied unless David Tennant and Ncuti merge into each other, and then Ncuti is, because I am under the belief now that the Doctor is not complete, and I have every evidence to show that. So, you know what? I didn't think about the crying thing, but now he cried over Snot. He cried over the fucking Goblin. Every fucking episode he's crying. And Russell's got to see this and say, oh shit, I really fucking overdid it with telling him to cry every fucking 5 minutes. So now what the fuck are you going to do season 2? Because season 2's filmed. Maybe he was crying every fucking episode there too. I'm sorry, I'm a little angry because, again, you want me to believe for 60 fucking plus years that the Doctor always had a problem with telling somebody they love somebody, but yet he's looking to bang the shit out of this guy fucking instantly without even knowing him anything, and, oh yeah, my companion's dancing. Oh, I think we better get back. Yeah, come on. Come on. What the fuck's going on with Doctor Who right now? Take it bye for now.